Monday edition. To my left.
Christopher Lee.
To my straight.
Koopa.
To my right.
Justin Shank.
Special guest.
Hey,
How you doing, buddy?
how's it going?
Didy's first Podstache.
Yeah.
Yes.
Long-time
Popping the
listener,
cherry.
First-time viewer.
Awesome.
Yeah, it sounds like Zach and Vance are going to want to come out too at some point.
Yeah,
From,
Zach let me know he's coming out to rip my ass a new one.
Who are these people?
From Acts of Atrocity, or
Okay.
formerly Acts. I don't know.
Well, other than they might be getting back together for
something.
like something, which would be fucking cool. But yeah, Zach let me know he's going to come out here and have a very calm, angry debate with me.
Wow,
Does it
what?
smell like a puppy to you?
Marijuana versus booze.
Oh, yeah.
That smells delicious.
They're not enemies, though. They're friends.
That smells.
Frenemies.
Oh, there's a weird
They're
after
frenemies,
after
yes.
smell.
It smells like water.
No,
How
it
does
smells
it
like
smell like a
it smells
puppy?
like citrusy. But there's like a weird after scent
What is
after
it?
like the original citrus.
It smells like a
fades.
puppy.
Have you ever even smelled a puppy before?
That's pretty citrusy.
Yeah.
What is it?
That's a weird
Glass.
puppy, man.
There's like an after scent that's like weird, but it's
maybe
not.
smell the side of the glass.
That'd be your hands then.
so
Yeah,
your
that
hands
smells like a
smell
puppy. Yeah, that smells like.
Isn't that weird?
That smells like kind of. This smells like a very dog scent.
Huh.
We don't even have a dog.
DAWG.
Before we started recording.
Now that that's out of the way.
It's like we didn't record this? What are we doing?
That's
Before we start recording.
before we started recording, we were talking about Arnold movies, and I saw for the first time The Sixth Day.
Oh, yeah.
What a shitty fucking movie! That's,
Come on.
that's not a good movie.
That's the cloning one, right?
Yeah.
It's free right now on Crackle.
Like,
That's
it
where
out.
that's where I saw it.
the Clonopet or whatever. And, yeah. That
Yeah,
movie
or
sucks
what's
ass.
The doll one is...
Repet.
Yeah, repeat it, yeah.
I'm not going to repet. I'm like, oh, really? Yeah.
That movie's pretty rough. Rough.
dog theme.
Well, it's just like that's like a good that's like a good chunk of the plot. It's just like, really, do I really give a fuck? I mean, I guess it's like whatever. I'm over it. Yeah, I think I hear a Johnny Marland. There he is.
Hey, did someone lose a set of aviator glasses last night by chance?
I
had mine when I went home.
Do you have them, or did you lose them last night by
No,
chance?
I had it when I left.
Okay, good. Then I have a free pair of aviator glasses that are
Nice.
on my
Nice.
on our tip jar skull now. So
Sweet.
I was like, maybe they're his, but I'm like, I'd feel bad if they were Johnny's, but I don't give a
Maybe I
fuck.
want some raw beer.
I'll take one.
I brought the eggs.
Well, now it's definitely the punk edition. Apparently, we have Didy. Yeah.
Speaking of last night, we all played a show last night and shit like that.
It was
Side
great.
point. Someone lost a pair of Death to All tour tickets for tonight's show last night.
Really?
Listen to a fucking
Yeah.
Yeah, they found them on the fucking floor, and so there's like 2 tickets to tonight's Death to All show in
So
Chicago.
why aren't you there?
I was thinking about it, like, oh yeah,
I have 12 tickets. I totally gotta go.
yeah.
They're
Well, I mean,
playing with Slab Hall.
Those weren't cheap tickets. I don't think.
No.
Like, they're like $50 tickets or something.
Yeah, you should have just went down there and then pawned them and then went home.
Make some money.
you can hold them hostage.
Yeah. $40.
So if you lost tickets last night, you'll be hearing this Monday. So that sucks for you.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah. So I mean, have you seen Sixth Day? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Have you seen Sixth Day?
No, I've not.
Sixth Day?
No.
Sixth Day?
Oh yeah.
Have you seen starring Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
A long time ago, though.
Fucking
It's great, right? Timeless.
No.
You know what?
It doesn't help much.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what my favorite is, though.
In that movie, the repet part.
What?
In that movie,
No, my
part
favorite
about
Arnold.
the part
my
about
favorite,
repets.
my favorite
Hercules
Arnold
in New
movie.
York. When he fights the bear and you can see the zipper. It always makes me laugh.
Why don't you check that out?
Favorite Arnold movie.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Like I want to say T2, but I feel like that's just like that's a.
It's a good movie.
It is. It's
not a bad
fantastic.
movie.
However, it wouldn't be the first movie I'd watch of his just because I've seen it so many times.
Yeah.
Kindergarten Cop never gets old.
It's
Just
a good
saying
movie.
I
man.
like Kindergarten Cop.
I mean, last night we
It's
had
not
that,
a tumor.
we could break out the fire alarm last night.
Everybody
Everybody get down! There's a fire! Get down! Ah! Like, there was totally an Arnold. Last night there was an Arnold impression during the fire escape. It was great. Kindergarten Cop, the fire alarm. You know.
Yeah, we were talking about how if that lady, like how she like looks sick throughout the whole fucking
Yeah.
album.
Yeah.
And then also like that's like her big premiere
Yeah.
of saying you're not so tough without your car. And the fact that like we were making fun of it like Mark Brian and I about the like if she fucked up that line a bunch of times. You're not the car without your tough.
God.
Let's do it again. You want to buy a car?
It's my boyfriend. He's a chef.
You're sick in the whole goddamn movie.
Who needs to be really sick looking?
So you're a terrible actress.
She's sick.
Can we let's just make her sick.
So speaking of old ladies, how about the old lady at your guys' show last night? They're just dancing in front of.
Old ladies.
What's with us and old ladies, dude?
It wasn't for you guys.
It was.
No, but I'm just saying, like at our shows, like there'll be like an old lady, like I mean at the
Is that
Brower.
the one that pulled up her shirt?
Well, I think it's a different one. Well, that was at the Brower House
Yeah,
show.
that's what I'm talking about.
She like walkers up to the stage, pulls out her fake teeth, points right at Brian the whole time. My gums is
Oh,
soft.
no, that was the second
Tries
band
to
that
flash the
played.
crowd, but her tits are already fucking in her
All
jeans.
she does is lift her shirt up like an inch.
Orangutan boobs.
No, but that was like the second band that played, and she's just drunk and like skanking around.
No,
I'm
that band.
trendy.
That band, like, there was like what 4 guys in the band. All their moms were there. Like
What band?
the second band last night.
Veronica spelled backwards.
Oh yeah, that
one that
band
did
was
London
bizarre.
That was weird.
But yeah, I happen to know 2 of the guys in Crusader.
Yeah,
Yeah, Hoagie and what's his name, the Big Beef Cake.
the guy that looks
You look like a
you.
buff version of you.
yeah.
Yeah, what is that? Everybody's saying he looked like
He
me.
looks
I didn't-
strong Johnny.
strong Johnny.
I'd watch that show.
If only it was him and that guy. Like,
Strong Johnny lifting up bricks.
saving the amps. Strong Johnny. That's all the show is you saving the gear from floods.
That's how old are you?
Johnny, there's a flood on Main Street. The gear is down there.
I gotta go.
So many stairs. So much equipment.
That's how you see it.
There's
That's how
always gear at the bottom of a staircase in a flood, no matter what.
That's how you see like Johnny at the gym. He's on a stairmaster, but with like an amp.
Johnny with muscles.
Dun 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 dun
Yeah.
dun. Bum, bum, bum.
Just cracking eggs every 5
But yeah.
seconds.
Yeah, Necroholics played that one band that none of us can pronounce. Then Crusader, and
It
then
was so awesome, dude.
Crusader was awesome, dude.
Which was funny because their last song they used to play in the Grave Tones when we would play with them all the
Oh, no
time.
shit.
And it's like Flight of the Unicorns. Like it literally
Metal.
the chorus vocals were flying high through the sky
Yeah.
to the land of the unicorns. Dude, like they used to sing that song all the fucking time, and we always like, yeah. All your horror punk music sucks, but I love that fucking song. It's like mocking Iron Maiden.
But yeah, and then while Crusader was playing, fire alarm went off, which was
Yeah.
No one knew what was going on. I thought it, like I said, I thought it was feedback from. the
a
amps.
lot of people did too.
And then just like
Then I saw
strobe
that-
lighting,
yeah, then I saw that,
strobe
I was
lighting
like,
dropped the
oh.
whole fucking building. Yeah.
Well, they finally got their lighting system awesome now, right?
Yeah.
It's like for you, like it was either you guys or you guys. Like right before one song, like shut off all the lights.
Yeah.
And they start strobing. I'm like, all right, so they're
They-
just
oh,
gonna
they did
start
for
doing a
both
light
of
show
us then.
halfway through.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I remember, like, I was on stage and it got completely black because I was like, "This one's about Satan," and it was like black, and I'm like, "Ah, fuck." Gonna play an actual kind of high up in the neck thing now.
Hail set.
Can you bring those house lights back up? All right, good. Down.
Lights, please.
Speaking of all your solos, I swear to God, I'm going to try to. For some reason, I didn't.
Out of the
okay, at
entirety of
first-
my life, I've never been flipped off so
I
many
was like,
times.
I was like, this guy fucking showing off and fucking horror punk, and I just kept flicking you off, and then people around me just started like, "Yo,
you know
Johnny's
what? No.
doing it. Let's do it too."
No, 'cause I'm
Maybe this is a
even.
thing.
I'm not even shitting you to play it up right now because usually when he does a solo, like I'll just kind of shake my head and kind of chuckle because like he's playing like these like power metal solos in like
Which are
horror.
fucking awesome.
They're
though,
really
and
good.
They're fucking
They're really
cool.
awesome solos. But like it's just it was funny though because like I'm standing there and I'm shaking my head. I'm like I should just flick him off. And as I'm thinking that Johnny, I'm not even playing it up right now. It's just like dude, it was too fucking.
Like, I remember at one point, man, like I forget what I was. Like, I think one of the newest song we had that night. I was like playing a solo and like literally I just like because you can't see much from the stage, you know, like the
Yeah.
lights. But all I could see was like 10 fucking hands doing that, like right at me, and I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Like,
Yeah, I think I'm going to make that a regular thing at every Necroholic show.
That's cool. Mark feeds me a beer, you'll flip me off.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, Mark. Wait. Okay.
And then
Like actually, when he fed me the beer, I actually like. Because like he had like a 2-second point to do it, and I was like, "Oh, I forgot the words of the song." Because I was like trying to swallow beer. Very professional with me.
And I have to give props to you three lead singers because last night was the first time me like singing at all. I didn't know where the fuck to look, dude. I'm just like. It's like I didn't know where to look. It was very.
It actually takes a little while, but again, I come 80s pop rock, but I just look for women and I just give them all eye contact.
Yeah. And then when you're saying something sexy in the song,
then you
raise your
there you go,
eyebrows and you're just
exactly.
Like, hey, yeah,
It doesn't work for Cannibal Corpse.
Yeah. I think I should be looking at a chick saying "strip the rape."
Red five at me.
He said I was stripped naked, tortured.
I don't know where you look then.
Yeah.
Dudes.
He kicked me down the stairs during my pregnancy.
Well, it's like
Jaeger.
I have my mom's heard the bands a million times, and like the lyrics I write aren't that raunchy. They're like horror themed and shit for sure. But like we're covering the Cannibal Corpse song, and like you can never understand what Cannibal Corpse is saying. But when we did it, like I sing it like in a cleaner tone, so you can understand the words.
Yeah.
And like that one part where it's just drums and bass, I'm just like rope tied, or like thinking the whole thing about her getting raped.
Yeah.
My mom came downstairs. She was like watching us. I'm just like. I'm like, there's one thing I really don't want to do is just sing about murdering and raping a dead girl in front of my mom.
Hi, mommy.
I'm like, I have these weird limits that I just don't want to cross.
What, dude?
And for the other band's moms, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Mrs. Lee. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That'd be weird too, though, 'cause she's like other mom.
Mom too.
Hi, Mrs. Lee. She got back from vacation. No fucking way.
I love that song.
Does anyone know what the fuck? I don't give a fuck if he's not here. What the fuck happened with Travis?
What do you mean?
What did happen?
I guess I don't know. He had this big thing with Papa Masai. They didn't know he was in one of the bands. And Travis stormed out or something like that.
Doesn't surprise me.
Out of everyone, or out of all the people in that family to pick a fight with, he'd be my on the lowest of my list to pick a fight with. He's he's so chill. He's like, drinking a beer, okay.
Yeah,
I feel like Mama Masai would be the first one that you get blows with.
You live.
Yeah.
Live.
I remember the dad,
your business.
There was the one time I was there, and there was a big argument between Tom Franklin and the dad and the mom about one of the shows when I was in the Bird Dogs played there or something. Mm-hmm. And there was a huge exchange of words, and we all went outside and we're all pissed off. And the dad comes outside and he grabs Tom Franklin, took him back inside. He's like, "Please relax, we need to calm this. Here, have a slice of orange." They talked it out over orange slices.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, and
Comes out of left field. It works like a charm.
he always disappears at shows though. It was weird, man. Yeah, Franklin disappeared last night too.
Oh yeah.
He just
He didn't
disappeared
do an intro.
altogether.
He did an intro for the first two bands.
Yeah. Did he do one for Crusader?
No.
Or unless he
No.
didn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know where I didn't even see him
I love how
after
he's
my
always
set.
yeah, I'm gonna intro all of the bands. Yeah, fuck yeah. And then
If you're pregnant,
it's
don't
one
be
or
here.
two.
Yeah.
It's one or two.
Goodbye.
Yeah. And then he's gone.
She guys job though. His girlfriend Amber did all that promotion, which was fucking killer.
Yeah,
She
with
is-
that and the fucking Coffin Cat show,
Yeah.
that was fucking insane. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
That shit was plastered all over the fucking news.
She hadn't even
websites and
heard
shit.
horrors that are obviously Necroholics because that was your first show. Before she, promoted that shit. I thought that was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Just because it's a friend of a friend, it was holy shit.
Is it safe to say we've met through the Oasis or
No.
no?
Well, you and Johnny might.
anywhere.
I don't know how you guys met. I've known Johnny.
Yeah.
Since-
No, I'm talking about me meeting you two.
No, because I met you through being in a band with Andy. Because
Okay.
we were. By the way, Aquaholics was his side surf band. Because you always refer to it. And he's like, "Oh yeah, when you were the Aquaholics dropouts." Punk band is Dropouts.
No, I always fucked it up because I only have an alcoholic shirt.
Well,
I had a Dropout shirt.
well, I'm gonna be talking to you later, but no, because
Making a sale, making a sale.
yeah, money. But
$500.
but no, because we met Andy through ECC with him and Kevin Hogue, and then Andy was gonna be in a band with me and Kevin Hogue that fizzled out.
What's Kevin play?
Nothing. He,
Oh.
he-
All right then.
he
No,
used to be
I
a-
remember in high school he would bring like an old makeup box.
Yep.
And it would have comic books, comic books, and like fucking some CDs and a goddamn microphone.
Yeah.
Just a microphone.
Yep. Well, he was a
No
singer.
cable.
So mysterious.
There's something else. Yeah, just a microphone. Yeah, it's like so mysterious.
You guys ready?
All right, let's do this. Yeah. But no, he was just like,
I'm back.
we had like our friends like, oh yeah, this guy sings, and we met him at the mall. He's all God, he's cool, and he would forget all the lines to the song.
He's all goth. He's cool.
Hey, this is
I
high
don't think I've ever heard that sentence.
This was high school, man. This was high school.
He's all goth and he's cool.
Fingernails are painted black. Fucking awesome, dude.
He's wearing like fishnets and everything. On
He's like the Crow.
Yeah.
He's so pale. I think he's really tough.
But he'd always forget.
Check his arms.
I'm gonna hit you now.
But he'd forget all the lines to the songs, so he'd just start swearing in between them. He's like, fuck you, shit. And it's like, all right, whatever. And then that band fizzled out, and then
Close it all.
we were going to start another band because like, he was walking around a car show.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, we want to do like a 50s rock band. Like, oh, we'd love to have a band here. He's like, I know the perfect guitar player. It was Andy and Alan, and then they had another band with Mike Peach at the time.
Yeah.
And then something happened with Peach, and like Andy's like, hey, you want to play bass with us? And then just being at your guys' house is how I met you guys. And Mammoth had, and like when you guys would have Art of the Flesh, old Art of the Flesh practice, because
Yeah.
I'm like, I know Scott and I know Brian. I don't know who any of these other people are in Art of the Flesh. The last time I've seen you was when Elgin at like the Fun Place.
Oh God, dude, yeah.
It was at the Savage Event Center or whatever.
Something like
Was
that.
that
And
it?
I actually ended up living right by there for a while.
I don't think I ever
I gave
told-
myself like a rug burn on the
think
slide
I
the day
ever-
of a show.
I don't think I ever told the story about when it was actually Art of the Flesh's first singer. Clayton was his name. They called him
Oh yeah.
big fucking dude. He's probably about your size, maybe a
Barbed
little bit
wire
bigger.
microphone guy?
No,
Those
that was the
different
black
guy.
metal. I can tell that story too. But Clayton, like he did quite a few practices with us. I think he learned a couple songs. But there was like this one song. I think it was for like the song "Rest in Peace." Oh, and it has like these big chords, like gang, gang, gang. And so it's just like he's like, yeah, I got these lyrics. We're like, okay, cool, let's go take it away. So it's during that interlude part where it's like these big chords, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he's just like, I know you're my father, son. Don't touch me. I fucking hate you. I'll fucking kill you. I hate you, son. I'll rape you. It's like this really fucking deep-rooted dark shit. And it's just like, it was so funny because like this is going on and we're all just looking at each other just like, okay, don't want to look at this guy in the eyes right now. It's like so fucking fucked up.
I didn't do it.
But yeah, every now and then we'll just be like, I know you're my son.
Well, because the first singer I remember for you
And
guys
then Rhapsody did it
Dominic.
actually.
Was Dominic Zuba?
Ziba.
Ziba?
Close enough.
Well,
Zuba Tabuba.
no offense to him, but I always heard his name as Zubaphone. So, but the first show that we all played, because we played a Lee Brothers show at Kiss the Sky with Present Darkness,
Yeah.
Koopa, and then the Dropouts.
Yeah.
And we played a Ramones song, Today You're Left, Tomorrow the World.
Yeah.
And Revs, this next song's a love song. It's a love song about Nazis. Zuba instantly.
He's Polish. But yeah, the one
He
other
could have been
singer,
a part of the Hitler Youth.
the other singer that we tried out,
They don't discriminate. So.
They don't.
he had this mic stand that had barbed wire wrapped around it.
Looks really cool.
That was about it though. But he shows up.
It looked cool.
He shows up with this Radio Shack microphone. So it's like the microphone with the cable attached to it. and it's
Quarter inch.
jack, yeah.
Yeah.
We're like, okay, and he plugs that into a distortion pedal, a guitar distortion pedal. I'm like, oh.
And then cups the microphone.
Oh yeah, and we're just like, oh, it's like you. What's that? He's like, oh, I like a little bit of distortion, like on my voice. I'm like, oh okay, and it was just like, we're like, right on, and sure shit, he has like this shitty mic with going through this distortion and shit like that. So I think we did 3 practices with him.
How's that sound?
Not good, not good.
At all?
Shitty mic, shitty distortion.
Yeah.
Well, what if you were to like have like good mic and good distortion? Still terrible.
Yeah.
I've never even thought about that.
But I mean, like,
is take this off, you'll get that same effect.
In the early days of black metal, though, I mean, they just wanted that raw, like, ugly sound.
Well,
so maybe
that's what
that's
it's good for about it, I guess.
Well, that's the thing, because every time he would show up, he would show up in these black metal t-shirts. So finally, it was that third practice, like, where it's like, hey, dude, this isn't gonna work out. It's just like, our styles. It would take him forever to write lyrics, and we're just like, yeah, it's like we have 2 different styles. We're kind of more of like a deathy, thrashy thing, and like you're kind of more into the black metal thing. And he's just like, yeah, but like I'm not even that into black metal. He's wearing a Burzum t-shirt. We're like, all right. So and like it's just like. And we're like, okay, it's not going to work out. And, like, he just wouldn't accept it. He's just like...
Father!
He just wouldn't accept it. And then finally, Travis, fucking bless the guy's heart, he's like, well, we can help you move your gear upstairs. He's just like, oh. So that was kind of like the straw that broke the camel's back. And, yeah, he was done. So, we've had many a different members. So.
Yeah.
What are you looking at?
What are you drinking over there?
Thompson's and Arnold.
Hey, why don't you try some?
No.
I never heard the story of like how because I remember me and you used to hang out all the time, and then I somewhat introduced you. Like I introduced you to the guys, but then I went to school, and then all of a sudden you're just like, yeah, I think I'm gonna join Art of the Flesh soon and shit like that. Like all of a sudden you guys just like got
left, and then
close.
me and Brian Lee were just like hung out a lot. I don't even know how it happened. It was really random, actually. Well, I think I just started. No, I think it was. You left for school.
Why do we
but
even like each other?
Yeah, it makes sense.
I left. You just started following you. Wake up in the morning. Hey, Justin.
Oh, mice and men,
I think I started coming hanging out at Art of the Flesh practices.
Yeah.
And that's what it was, just to hang out and observe and shit, just kind of chill. And but I remember like that one day when like us 3 jammed in your basement. And I got my audition after that.
Chris, your face didn't look too.
I barely remember that.
Yeah.
So.
You know.
He was only like 7.
Probably not too far off.
What?
Fuck yeah, dude! What's that shit you were singing now? Yeah! Gooby? That's what babies say, right? I don't fucking know how those things work.
When did your whole...
What?
I don't even know.
Could have left that very open.
There was more.
When did your whole, how do I say, stretch?
I was going to say... When did your whole saga of...
Wait, Courtney.
when did your affinity for drinking car bombs? Where does that all come from?
Well, that's the only shot that I'll drink.
Well, that I know
Because I don't drink hard liquor. But I like car
Fancy.
bombs.
a lot.
Well,
It
I know
masks
it's
the
more
hard
or
liquor.
less like this is how it always fucking happens. It's like somebody was like, hey, let me buy you a shot, and I'm like, car bomb, and usually they're just like, ooh, that's pricey. I'm like, thanks, all right, I'm going home, not fucking shit faced today, great.
Yeah.
Then some people are like, yeah, sure, no problem, do it with you. It's like, all right, cool. And then I just go boom, boom, like that, done and done. And then they're like, holy fucking shit, dude. Look how fast you just fucking drank that. Do it again. Get him another one. I want to see it again. It's like, oh, come on.
Yeah, because I'm used to I know how quick you can drink them, but someone always makes a comment. He's like, "Holy shit, you didn't even let the milk curdle." Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
It's like,
Isn't
Isn't that the point, though?
Yeah, you're not supposed to let the milk
Yeah,
go.
no.
You don't want to drink.
I do it
There's
so
Bailey's,
it's
Bailey's.
gross.
Well, I
It tastes
bet
terrible.
Peter, the bartender last night, I was like, I bet you $1 I could drink one faster than you can. He's like, no fucking way. I was like, okay, let's do it. It's like boom, boom, and he's just like, oh,
It's the guys. Hey, on May 18th,
I'll take that back. Give me for the drink now.
Medical. That'll be what he'll do because he does the same thing. It's like, how did you do that?
That's insane to me. I suck at like chugging shit though. So
You
I guess
and me both.
See, I was never good at chugging beers. I was never good at chugging beers.
It's fun to do, but I'm not good. I'm not good at
Even
it.
what is it? What are those?
Shotgunning or
beer
bongs. Like Matt will take a fucking beer bong and you'll throw like 3 shots in there and he'll just go and it'll be done. And you're just like, what the fuck?
Is some of that in your lungs?
I know, it's crazy.
That was your 21st birthday, right? And we were playing Flippy Cup.
Yes.
And
I am awesome at flipping.
No, as a team, we destroyed.
We rock at flipping.
There's pictures of us that night dancing because we just like beat everyone's ass.
Yeah.
But I remember we were playing the Flippy Cup, and we had like the whoever was filling the cups up for us. It was like, we did like the beer to the end, and then they came back to us. So like I was right before you, and then you went right after. And I remember like I slammed my cup and I flipped it, and you slammed your cup and you flipped it. And then both of us was like, oh, it was whiskey. It was a whole cup of whiskey.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And they gave us a full, like, solo cup of whiskey. And both me and Brian just like, just took it down. It was just like, oh, no.
Yeah, because one of the few things...
That's a shitty trick.
One of the few things I do remember from that night is, like, we, like, fucking rocked ass at fucking...
Dude, there's, like, the picture I have, man.
I think this
it's
is
like
the
me and you
ass
facing
episode of
off, and you're like
Podstache.
this.
Yeah. Well, there's another one who's like...
No one knows what we're talking about right now.
Hey! Johnny 5 over there.
And we're
Disassemble.
good for this episode.
All right.
Be right back.
Hey.